Hi everyone, it's me Emily. This is episode 2 of my new Stardew Valley farm. Today I'm going to be playing day 3 and 4. Now there's not too much you can do this early on in the game, but in the next episode I'm going to be unlocking the community centre and also the mines, I believe. So we should have some more exciting gameplay ahead in the next few episodes, but this early on in the game there's not quite as much you can do just yet, but hopefully you can still enjoy. If you didn't see my last episode, I do have some mods on this save file. They're mainly just for aesthetics, so I love the visuals of the base game, but I was wanting to try something a little bit different, and these just make the game feel that little bit cozier, which I really like. I'm starting out this day. It was already raining, which is really great because I didn't have to water my plants, so it just saves you that little bit of time. Now really today my main goal is to introduce myself to everyone in town, or as many people as I can, because you get that little reward if you say hi to everybody. And also Pierre has requested seaweed, so I really wanted to go and catch a seaweed for him so that I could get that little bit of boost. I will mention I've sped up a lot of this footage just to make it that bit more interesting, and hopefully you guys don't need to see me walking around town for hours and hours, so I did speed the footage up. So if you're watching this and thinking like, how am I going so fast, I'm not on any kind of weird like XP boost or anything that makes me go faster. It's just sped up footage, most of it. So I came down to the beach and my plan was to get some fish, hopefully sell them on to Willy, which would get me a little boost of profit, and also catch that seaweed for Pierre. I'm really keen to introduce myself to everyone on town so that I get that money. As much money as we can get before the egg festival is good, so that I can buy some strawberries and plant them up. So yeah, I was definitely going to try and see if I could get some money from him. Also, fishing is a great source of money this early on in the game. So yeah, I want to be able to get strawberries. Also, one of the mods that I'm going to be showing you guys in a future episode is this mod that lets you have fairy wings. I think it would be so cute to turn myself into a little fairy just fluttering around the valley. I don't know, I want to play this game in that kind of cute way. So for that you do have to buy a mirror from Pierre, and I think it costs 2,000 gold. It's not too much, but I do need to save up for it. And then I'll be able to turn myself into a fairy. So I guess that's something that I would like to have some money for. I guess another goal for this early game is, could I get somebody to dance with me at the flower dance? I don't really know how easy it is. I feel like it might be tough. I think you have to be on 4 hearts with somebody before the end of spring, because that's when the flower dance takes place. I don't think I've ever done it. I'm not sure that I've ever got someone to dance with me on my first flower dance. But it feels really sad. I feel like it's just a shame. Also right here, Pierre is closed on Wednesdays. How I forgot, I don't know, but all that time catching a seaweed, I was just so upset by this because it was the last day, and also because it's raining there was no chance of him leaving his house, so all that time catching the seaweed for him and I won't be able to give it to him. So yeah, that made me a bit sad, but oh well, we move on. So yeah, I guess I'm going to see if I can get someone to dance with me, because it feels really lonely when you're doing that. You just have to watch everyone dance and you don't have anyone to dance with. So we'll see whether or not I can get someone to dance with me before the flower dance. Also, did you guys see that Concerned Ape has put out a new update? So 1.6 is going to be the new update. I'm not sure when it comes out exactly, but he gave some information on it. He said there were going to be new festivals. I don't know what this will be, but I kind of feel like a New Year's Eve festival would be really cute. Firstly, winter, there's a bit less to do, and I feel like there is no kind of big celebration between going from year 1 to year 2, or going through the years. And I don't know, I feel like that would be a cute idea. There could be fireworks, maybe there could be I don't know, like special items you could get from there. That would be really cute. So I don't know, if I had to guess, or if I could put my own what I would love to see, I would really love to see something to kind of celebrate moving between the years on your farm. I also think it would encourage late game players to keep going, because you want to get to the end of the year so you can enjoy that festival. But we'll see what he does. Anything Concerned Ape gives us is always amazing. If anyone doesn't know, Concerned Ape is the creator of this game, by the way. Right here, I should mention, I was going to do clay farming, but I messed it up and it's kind of boring, so I just gave up on it pretty quickly. But yeah, new festivals. He also said that in the new update there's going to be more dialogue. I'm hoping to get to know the non-marriage candidates a bit better. I feel like the marriage candidates, because they have more cutscenes, you get there, I think it's 12 heart cutscene and I think 14 heart cutscenes. They have a lot more content, whereas some of the characters I feel like we don't get to know as well. You know, I would like a Demetrius cutscene. I know he has a few. Him and Robin have the one about tomatoes, and they also have the one where he talks to you about Maru. Jodie, another one who I feel like I could do with another cutscene for. Pierre, you know, there's a few characters that I would feel like they already have a lot, but I don't know. He says more dialogue, not more cutscenes, so I don't know that we're gonna get more cutscenes, but that would be, again, like, I'm just saying if I could pick, but I already think that this game is absolutely amazing. He doesn't have to add anything, but, you know, I'm just saying it is an option. So yeah, I'm definitely wanting to get money in for strawberries. And I'm just enjoying Stardew Valley a lot recently. I've been playing, obviously, for this series, and I am hoping to make this into a proper series, do lots of episodes. Yeah, I don't know, I'd like to kind of have a playlist that you guys can go to and just watch all the episodes on if anyone is interested in it. But I am really looking to have kind of more games to play. I do a lot of Animal Crossing, I'm doing Stardew, but I don't know, I like having those games that are just fun, easy to play, especially when I'm up at university. I feel like sometimes when you're bored and you don't have much to do in the evenings, it might be cute to do a little bit more gaming. I'm even thinking, so my next university room, for those of you guys who don't know, I study in University of East London. The rooms are quite small because they're in London, and like, of course they are, how can you really make any room in London affordable for students? So the university accommodation is really great because of the price, but the rooms are really small. But this year I have a slightly bigger room because it's my second year, and I'm thinking the slightly bigger room, maybe I can make a little gaming setup. I don't know exactly how it would work, but I would like to do more videos with my face in, so I'm hoping I can find a way to record both the game and my face at the same time. Yeah, that would be good. If you guys can't tell what I'm doing, by the way, I don't know whether I said or not, so sorry. I'm recording this audio quite late at night. I always do that. I record the actual footage in the daytime, and then I come to do audio late at night just because it's a bit quieter where I live once the evening starts a bit more. And I always get so tired and then I can't think properly and I mess up the audio, but hopefully it's all okay. But yeah, what I'm doing is I've been checking that little list you get, so you can check on your love hearts who you've met, and if the character has a question mark by it, you've not met them yet. So I'm just trying to introduce myself to everyone in town, get to know them all, say hey. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna head on over to the pub because I saw a whole lot of the villagers were in the pub right now. I haven't met Leah, Caroline, Clint, there's a few who I'm yet to see. And you do see one of the mods I have. I mentioned this in the last episode, but I'm trying to keep the game still like tricky. I don't want to do any mods that made it way too easy. But the two mods that I currently have that I would say are helpful to the game are NPC map locations. This lets you know where on the map the characters are, so I could check. I know I hadn't met Leah yet, and then I could see that she was in the pub, which was helpful. So yeah, I liked that. And then I also have the visible fish, which lets you see which fish are in the water at which time. It just saves you having to look it up, so I like that. I am definitely excited for this next episode, as in the one that I'll be posting after this, because I'll get to meet the wizard, I think. Yeah, because it will be day 5 and day 6. And I believe on day 5 you unlock the community centre, and then on day 6 you can meet the wizard, and the wizard is one of the coolest characters in the game. I really like him. I do wish we knew him a bit better as well, but I feel like that's kind of his appeal, is that he's a little bit mysterious, he's a bit cool. Yeah, I like him a lot, so I'm excited to get to meet the wizard. And we'll be actually finally finding out what we have to find in the community centre, because I've got remixed bundles. I wanted to do something different. I've done the same community centre bundles a few times, so I thought it would be fun. I'm doing a whole kind of new Stardew Valley experience on this Let's Play, so mods, I've never done modding before. That's making the game feel a bit different to me. Remixed bundles, that's making the game feel different. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we're gonna have in the remixed bundles. The only thing I didn't change was the mine remix. I've done that before, and having remixed prizes in the mines is just awful. If you guys do it, I respect you so much. I've done it, but it's such a pain because you can end up on like level 80 with no weapon because you can just get shoes. Or I feel like maybe that's not completely right, but it's definitely that type of thing where you can just go down and down and then you just never find a weapon. And it's so frustrating because you need a weapon to play in the mines, really. It's so hard when you're using the rusty sword still and you're trying to kill really high level enemies. So yeah, I'm fingers crossed that well, I know that we should get regular weapons on this time because I'm actually doing, like I say, just a regular mine rewards. I think that is better. On day 4, I got, I'm just checking here, and my luck was very happy. It would be a good day to do some fishing. But really, until we get the mines unlocked, there's not too much point in worrying about luck because I don't know how much luck impacts stuff like fishing, but it really does impact the mines a lot. I came on out, got all my crops watered. There we go. Did you guys see that? There was like a weird glitch on my screen right there, but yeah, okay. And I did go ahead and check. You actually can't pick up the parsnip seeds. I wanted to know because I thought if I could pick up the parsnip seeds from the other people's houses, that would be so helpful. But you can't. I'm not quite sure how they are, but I wanted to get the starting houses just because it lets me have more houses to decorate. And I really want to make this farm pretty. It will still be practical. It's still going to be working towards completing a community centre. Depending on how much you guys end up liking this series, I can keep playing, you know, to Ginger Island and keep kind of playing on and on forever almost. But definitely until the end of a community centre, I think, and then I'll see how much people are enjoying this series and how much I'm enjoying making it. But yeah, this farm will be practical, but I also would love to decorate it. I feel like I've never had a really pretty farm. The prettiest farm I ever had was on the river farm. I did a really good job on a river farm because the river farm, it's not as built for practicality, I wouldn't say. It's more built for decorating and stuff. But this farm, I'm going to decorate to the absolute max. I want it to look pretty. There'll still be room for crops, don't you worry, but yeah, I'm definitely going to try and make it pretty. And I'm just buying a few more crops. I wanted to make sure that I'd bought one of everything available in spring. And then I did spend the rest of my money on potatoes. As far as I know, potatoes are one of the best crops you can have early in game. They give a good profit. They grow quite quickly, not quite as quickly as parsnips do, but they give a much higher profit. And the fact that you can sometimes pick up 2 potatoes from one seed when you go to harvest them is so helpful. So that's definitely what I wanted to do. I'm hoping to do some more challenges in my games. So I just posted a 3-colour challenge in Animal Crossing, and it was so much fun. I really did enjoy doing it. And I think I want to do more stuff like that in both Animal Crossing. Some more build challenges would be cool. I think I might do stuff like that. But also in Stardew Valley, I really like watching Stardew Valley videos. I would say that I watch more Stardew videos than I do Animal Crossing, just because there's a little bit more lore to Stardew, there's more tips that you need and stuff, so it's definitely more of a complicated game. So yeah, I do end up watching more Stardew videos. And I was thinking maybe I would try speedrunning. A couple very simple speedruns. I'm not going to be any good, but maybe it would be fun to do that. Try speedrunning for the first time. Not on this island, of course, because this island, I think for speedrunning you have to start from a new island. Oh, I keep saying island because I'm thinking of Animal Crossing, but it's a farm, not an island. But yeah, I'm going to maybe try some simple speedruns. I don't know if there's any interest for that, but I might like to do it. Maybe I'm trying to think of other challenges you can do in Stardew, like racing for friendship and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a think about doing some challenges as well. But for now, I'm going to be making my Let's Play series and really focusing on that. I should mention, by the way, when you see me doing these dig spots, with this new mod I have, this is the Daisy Nico's Earthy Recolor, I believe. The dig spots aren't those little worms anymore, they're now these red flowers. So if you're confused how I'm not getting worms but I'm still getting dig spots, it's because I'm digging up the flowers, not the worms. And that's part of what she did when she did this recolor. You can see on screen I was trying to adjust my volume. It turns out I actually had the volume off in the main Stardew settings, but I thought it was on my computer, so I was trying to turn the volume up for fishing because I kind of don't enjoy fishing without the sound on. Just because sometimes I feel like you miss those little exclamation marks because you can't hear them. But in this case I did have to just watch my screen and try and make sure that I would see and spot the fishing noise, whatever it's called. Try and make sure that I would spot it before it goes. I spent a little bit of extra time just digging through the trash cans, seeing if there was anything in there, and then saying hi to all of the villagers in Gus's saloon. Trying to talk to them every day does help. I think you get a little bit of friendship each day, so if they're nearby and I see them, I will try to talk to my villagers. Like I say, I wouldn't mind trying to get somebody to dance with me at the flower dance. I don't really know how realistic that is though, because I know it can be tricky. Heading on up to the mountains, there was a bit of forage, but I couldn't pick it up just yet. But I came and saw Linus, gave him a gift, and then I ran on down to grab that horseradish. This game is just so pretty. I feel like, obviously I do have mods to make it prettier, but overall it's just a really pretty game. And it's one of my favourite games in terms of that cozy feeling. Yeah, I definitely like playing this, and I always end up playing Stardew more in winter. I don't know, it's just something I do, and I can picture myself. I was talking about this in the last episode. I'm so excited for winter. Winter is my favourite season, but right now I've just been feeling really keen to get to winter. I spent my last little bit of energy on day 4 cleaning up a couple of the rocks coming through, just cleaning up the debris, trying to make myself a bit more space on the farm. I don't know, I feel like you should just use up the extra energy doing this, so that hopefully the next day I would have a little bit of an easier time navigating this farm, because right now it is super duper full. Also, chopping down trees will hopefully help raise my foraging a little bit. I am keen to try and get foraging up before the salmonberry season, just because that way I can get double salmonberries. I don't know whether or not I will manage it though, because salmonberry season comes, I think, on the 13th, 14th. It comes quite quick in spring, so it's not always possible, but it's okay. I'm still going to try and chop down trees for wood as well, because I'm going to want to build some chests. I'm going to want to be getting a coop and a barn at some point, especially once I find out what I need for the community centre, because sometimes you might need a truffle or you might need eggs, so I'm going to find out what I need and then I'll see. And then I headed back into bed, and that was the end of day 4. This is going to be the end of this episode, so with that, let me just thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I know it's been a little bit hectic, and there is definitely less to do on this type of day. Yeah, there's less to do until I unlock the mines in the community centre, but hopefully you still did enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.